Hey everyone, today I've got your Red 2 movie review. This movie stars the retired and extremely dangerous cast of Bruce Willis, Helen Mirren, and John Malkovich as the returning characters from the original Red movie, from the first Red movie, along with a interesting supporting cast of Captain Zeta-Jones, Anthony Hopkins, and Storm Shadow. You know who that guy is from G.I. Joe? Yes. I was really interested in seeing this movie. I was a huge fan of the first Red movie. I actually loved watching that, and I had seen the trailer for Red 2, and I actually did a Trail Thursday video about it, and I said, this looks absolutely hilarious. I'm pretty sure I might have said that it might even be better than the first one, especially as far as more action and comedy and just a whole bunch of actors that are just in this movie. It's like insane. This movie is basically about the retired agents coming back together after there is this threat of a bomb, and they're gonna try to find the guys responsible and take them out. It was a little bit slow at first, but the comedy was all there right from the get-go, so I knew I was just gonna be in for laughs the whole way through. At least I hoped it would be. That the ending was pretty much the same. I mean, there was definitely new comedy being thrown around. I definitely think the stand-up performance in this movie has to go to John Malkovich. He was just the funniest, and he even tried to pretend that he was doing something, especially in the beginning of the movie, and then all of a sudden, boom, he just totally is in your face, people, and he just gets absolutely hilarious. And totally, I feel like he's hitting on Bruce Willis's girlfriend, but Bruce Willis won't ever let that happen because he's just badass. Bruce Willis obviously is the action star in this movie, and he's funny, and I mean, I didn't realize how funny he can be even at his age and just being funny. I mean, this is one of those movies where I just love the fact that there's all these middle-aged guys, and of course they're just throwing around jokes like nobody's business. And Helen Mirren comes in probably halfway through the movie, or maybe not halfway, and she's just got makeup on. She's got this fur coat on, gloves. She's got a silencer. Just took out a whole bunch of guys, and she's all okay, I'm ready to go. Let's meet up somewhere. And it's just it's so funny to even see her in this movie, and I just love Helen Mirren in general. I think she's a class act, and I think it's actually kind of cool that she's in this movie and she's doing all these actiony roles normally, compared to what she's normally done. I mean, she's been a queen before. I mean, what's better than being a queen? That's kind of cool. The couple other characters, you've got Neil McDonough's in this movie. I don't know what he's doing in here, but of course I just I couldn't stand him in this movie, but at least he wasn't in this movie for that long for me to care. Basically, when they're all trying to meet up, get the crew back together, and then they finally meet up with Anthony Hopkins, and shit just hits the fan. It gets absolutely crazy, and I'm actually kind of glad that they had both Helen Mirren and Anthony Hopkins in this. I think they're both couple of the best actors around. I just thought it was actually kind of cool. And Captain Zeta-Jones is in this movie. I mean, not only do you have Bruce Willis's girlfriend, you have Helen Mirren, now you have Captain Zeta-Jones in this movie, and she almost could pass off as Angelina Jolie in Salt just by her appearance. So I mean, that's kind of cool. And just seeing her in this movie was pretty awesome. You can say that she added too much to the movie. I mean, maybe for the guys. I mean, I could really care less about her. I mean, she was kind of cool. Of course, you have the Storm Shadow guy, where he just shows up and he's getting all ready to go. And then, especially when he's tag teaming with Helen Mirren, I thought that was pretty interesting. And, I mean, he's definitely an up-and-coming action star. I think there should be more movies with him in it, especially in the United States. I would love to see more of him in that. But I guess every time I see him, I'm just going to be like, that's Storm Shadow! I definitely think, I mean, I didn't see a lot of Storm Shadowy moves that he did, but he did some pretty badass stunts in this movie, so, I mean, those were pretty cool. All just trying to, like, form their team and take out the bad guys so that they can get this bomb thing, like, situated, and all of a sudden it just, like, gets, I mean, I wouldn't say it was getting boring, but I was almost, like, anticipating, like, something, like, major to happen. I didn't feel like there was anything, like, wow factory about the, like, action in this. I mean, it was actually kind of cool. I mean, I can't really say how much action was better between Red 2 and the first Red movie. So, I mean, I can't really decide at the moment, but, I mean, they're both pretty much the same, but I feel like I still just loved the first Red movie better. Overall, I would say that this movie was pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll see it again. I mean, I would, just, you know, because it's Red, the character's just absolutely funny and hilarious, and can't get enough of them. Movie, and who do you think was the funniest character in this movie? And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.